Hey, what's going on, guys? Arekkz here, welcome back to another video for Monster Hunter World Iceborne, and I am so incredibly excited. Yo, the excitement just doesn't stop. Capcom already released 14 individual weapon teasers, and as if that wasn't enough, they then just dropped a brand new trailer that includes so much awesome stuff. We're going to look at the new hub town in Iceborne, we're going to look at a Legiana subspecies, we get to see Velkhana in action, we get to see TRex, we see Nagakuga gear, we see Rathalos gear, we see hunters riding Jagras, and we even see a Glavenus tease. What? Yes, you heard it correctly, there's a lot of stuff. Let's talk about it. If you guys are hyped, let me know in the comments down below. Let me know what you guys are most excited about from this trailer. And of course, stay tuned for all the Monster Hunter stuff. Make sure you turn on those notifications so you don't miss any of our future videos. But let's start. I'm just going to go through this video. I'm not going to break down the entire trailer. Instead, I'm just going to go and jump to the parts that are most noteworthy because there's a lot of good stuff to talk about. So, first thing worth talking about is, of course, the new hub town. Again, if any of you are just new to Monster Hunter with World and maybe you're not familiar with this, typically anytime there is a new expansion, like a G rank expansion, or in the case of Iceborne, a Master rank expansion, that comes with a new area, but that also typically comes with a new hub town. And in this situation, you clearly get from the beginning narrative that they have, of course, moved into the snowy area, they're setting up a new base, and it looks incredible. I'm definitely getting those sort of Poke Village vibes. If you guys played back in Monster Hunter Freedom Second Days or Freedom Unite, that was one of my favourite villages. Absolutely loved it. And this just looks awesome. I've said before that I love snowy environments, and seeing this new base that's going to become our home, the place we're going to go and, you know, embark on all our quests and kind of go back and craft stuff, seeing it covered in snow, it just looks incredible. It looks kind of like a Viking village. We get a look at some of the villagers going around. We get to sort of see the smithy. We see the chef. We only kind of see like a stomach of it. Looks like it's a new chef, by the way. That doesn't look like the Meowscular chef, but either way, very awesome. So this is a look at the new hub town. However, moving on from there, we then get a look at what I believe is a Legiana subspecies. Now, this is Legiana, but it is not the Legiana we know in World right now. It has different markings on it, it has different moves, so this, if I'm correct in saying, is more than likely a Legiana subspecies, which is massive and incredibly exciting because I love fighting subspecies, and for any of you that are kind of new in World, no, subspecies is not just a reskin of the monster. Invariably they have new moves, they bring with them new armor sets, sometimes they completely change the elemental affinity with a monster, so sometimes they can be quite drastic, and in the past some of my favourite monsters have actually been subspecies variants of pre-existing monsters, TRex being one of them. So this, adding more of these into World, is actually incredibly exciting because it gives us a chance to fight some of our favourite monsters from before again, plus of course a lot of new monsters. We've of course seen new monsters, we've seen returning monsters. There's a lot of stuff to be excited about in this game, but yeah, this, we don't currently have a name for it right now, but I imagine at some point shortly after this trailer, the Capcom Twitter account will probably give us a name for it, but at the time of this trailer going live, at the time of making this video, we don't currently know what it is called. Also, during this gameplay, we actually get a look at a hunter wearing Master Rank Rathalos gear. Of course, I mentioned before that whenever you go into Master Rank and you refight monsters, you get to create new gear from those, and we get a brief look at the Master Rank Rathalos gear. Looks really cool. I'll be honest, I've never been a huge fan of Rathalos gear as a whole, but of all the sets that are available, the G rank ones invariably do look much cooler. You kind of got those wings up on the shoulders, looking very sweet. Also with a different looking lance with like an axe on the end of it. That's crazy. And then when you actually get to see him do the clutch claw counter, you get to see that Rathalos claw, because of course the claw is a repurposing of your slinger, so it takes on the form that you have based on your armor. So that looks very, very awesome. Then moving on from there, we get a very, very quick glimpse of Velkhana gameplay. This is like a super quick snippet. They're not going to show us too much because of course this is supposed to be like a big elder dragon, and it'll probably be one of the last things we fight in the game, so they're obviously not going to spoil it. But yo, just take a minute to look at that move that basically monopolizes the entire area that you're fighting in. He just breathes ice into the ground, huge icicles come out of the ground, and you can tell that if you get caught in that and you haven't got good enough armor, that's probably going to be a one-hit kill. Either way, Velkhana looking very cool, cannot wait to fight it, and we also get to see that not only is it in the new area, but we also see it in the Elder's Recess, so we can expect to fight it in multiple different locations. Now, moving on from there, you guys know me, if you've seen my videos on my favourite monsters, TRex is one of them. I got super excited when we got the TRex teased, the roar at the end of the previous trailer, and now we get to see him in world. He looks incredible. Seeing him in these incredible graphics, honestly, he has never looked so good, and ooh, I cannot wait to fight him. Look at him, he's just like, he's angry, he's aggressive, the way he runs around, we see him in the Rotten Vale, it looks very scary, so I cannot wait to farm him, to get his gear, and most importantly, to get carted by him probably many, many times. Also, in the middle of this battle, we actually get a look at a hunter wearing Naga Cougar gear, so that's the very first time we've seen that in World. We also see the other hunters wearing the Puke gear, and also, I believe, the Master Rank Diablos gear, so we've seen that one before. Technically, we've just seen the Black Diablos, but form factor-wise, they're the same. So seeing the Insect Glaive hunter here in Naga gear, also very awesome. And, you know, it wouldn't be Rotten Vale if Odogaron didn't come out and try and pick a fight with someone, but I think it's safe to say, in this situation, even though Odogaron beats most people in the Rotten Vale, TRex is having none of it. Then moving on from there, we get a really awesome new thing. The kind of trailer went through some little kind of story scenes, so again, if you guys want to see this whole thing, I'll link it down below. But we then see hunters riding on the back of Jagras through the ancient forest. This is crazy. Like, we've never seen this before. Having mounts in Monster Hunter, I don't know how this works, and I want to know more, and I want to know if it's just Jagras or if we can ride other things. But the fact that we can now ride a Jagras through the ancient forest, suddenly, if you cart, it's not going to take you so long to get back to where you died, because this is going to make things so much quicker, and I really like it. So yeah, give me more of that, please. We're going to have Jagras races around the ancient forest. Mark my words, we'll do that on stream. And then we get to the end of the trailer, and this is an incredible tease. I'm actually loving the way that they're teasing new monsters at the end of these trailers. This tease right here is for Glavenus. Now, for any of you guys that perhaps don't believe me, let me just point out a few things very clearly. Firstly, that foot in the top right-hand corner is unmistakably a Glavenus foot. Secondly, the fiery tail swipe across the screen is a signature of Glavenus. Of course, he has that super heated tail that he used to slice through things, and if you needed any more convincing, if you go back to the official intro cutscene for Glavenus in Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate and Monster Hunter Generations, then it's significant here because you see Rathian. Now, in that intro clip, the one that I'm playing on screen right now, this is from Generations, it was a Rathian entering into the forest when Glavenus was there, and Glavenus of course fought. He cut the spikes off of Rathian's wings and then sent her flying away. So the fact they've specifically chosen Rathian here to stand up and look at you and then look at who's behind you is also incredibly relevant. So this means Glavenus is coming to World. Oh my goodness, that is incredible. Also one of my favorite monsters. Yo, I'm just like, I'm ticking these off the list. We are getting so many great monsters. If you guys haven't fought Glavenus, if you haven't played Generations Ultimate, you're going to be in for a treat. In fact, I actually have plans to do a video shortly after this one to tell you guys more about Glavenus. So for those of you that are perhaps new to the series and you want to know more about the monster, then stay tuned for that because it's a very cool monster. But anyway, for the time being, that's pretty much it. Those are the most noteworthy things from the trailer. Lots of very cool stuff to look forward to. Honestly, it's not even E3 and they're already giving us so much information. So factoring in that next week I'll get to go hands-on with the game and bring you guys even more information, safe to say, it's a great time to be a Monster Hunter fan. So, if you want to stay up to date on absolutely everything Iceborne, then keep it locked, you're in the right place. I'll bring you guys everything as soon as I get it. I really hope you guys enjoyed that video. Remember to hit that subscribe button and also click on the little bell icon to turn on notifications so you don't miss my next upload. Also, don't forget, you can check out TwoSixNine and Paradise Central streaming over on Twitch 6 days a week. You can find a link to the multi-stream in the description box down below. Be sure to drop by and get involved. Thanks again for watching. Take it easy. Catch you next time. Peace out.